Sairam. With Dhanurmasa going on, in spite of all this, heavy chest condition is too much. And though I take thrice, I do this hot water steam inhalation. It reduces a little bit, but still, it will take its own time because, as I told you, it's very close to this window. The moment I open the window, the whole pollen, the breeze will come along with the pollen will come along with the breeze. So I can't avoid it. But I can't even keep the window closed also because I need fresh air. As I told you, I love to have fresh air than breathing carbon dioxide. So now, uh, when we are talking about parenting, I remember what my mother had told me long back. My mother always used to say, uh, you cannot go behind your children. To certain limit, you can teach them to be independent and teach them to look after themselves. That's all. For this, she used to give me an example. Uh, like the bird in the nest is nicely feeding the chickling, and the chicks are becoming a little bigger. And the mother bird, after a few times, she knows when the chicks are ready to fly. She comes and this process I have seen at tripod. Even though my mother had explained that a mother bird only teach the chick to fly and to find feed for itself, but doesn't go behind the baby bird. So, but this I saw at Triacotine because in my land we used to keep lot of cartons. So the milkmaid, sorry, the Good Life cartons were made as nest for all the birds coming there: bulbul, starling myna, munias, spotted. So many things used to come. Indian pie, and so many birds used to fly and come, and sunbird. So many things. So I have seen the Munia's nest also. I've seen the uh, bulbul's nest and wagtail. I've seen the wagtail nest, and wagtail bird always used to nest inside my rabbit cage. One of the cages was empty, so she used that cage for her safety. So I used to cover it with tarpaulin so that if it rains also the chicks doesn't, and they used to respond to me so well. So I have seen bulbul nest, and where the bulbuls, when the birds are ready to fly, the bulbuls, they will, with the beak, I have seen the mother bird pushing the chick from inside. First of all, the nest will be overflowing because the chicks are becoming bigger, larger by size. And one by one she will pull, and she knows which bird is ready to fly. Not all of them fly together because each egg hatches each different time. The way we are born to our parents, we are not born together. We are born with a difference of ages, So the same way, she used to push the chick outside. I used to feel bad initially. I felt very bad. Then I remember my mother telling this. So I used to watch that. They hop, 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 hop for a little bit, try to fly on a small bush. Again they'll fall down. Again they'll fly. Again they'll fall down. Again they keep on doing this. Mother bird is not at all bothered. She'll go on top of one tree, and from there she'll be telling them some instructions. And they follow, and slowly, slowly, slowly they fly and sit with the mother. This went on and on and on. Till the nest becomes empty, the mother does it. And after that, for some days, you can see the mother bird, father bird, and her children along with her. But after some time, you will again see only the mother and father bird, and the chicks are vanished. So in the same way, we as parents have a duty to raise our children and bring them up and give them education and show them the path. And now it is for them to decide which path they should take. And it is not at all our responsibility to go behind them to teach them, because they know better where they are standing, and they know they are much clever. This generation is much, much, much cleverer than what we were. So that is one part. Secondly, I have to tell one more thing which pains me quite a lot. That's the reason I have stopped going for any housewarming ceremonies, because everybody make a huge house or buy a huge house for their comfort levels. And when it comes to puja room, either the puja room is under the staircase, a small niche, or it is in a small 2 by 2 room with a door, lot of bells. The moment you open, the bell should, it should do all the bell ringing. For whom? The bell should ring for you. When you can make a huge house or buy a huge bungalow or buy a huge apartment, why can't you dedicate one room to your God? You have money to buy your DC, your money to buy your AC, your money to buy your split AC, your UPS, your cooler, your fan, your this, your that, all the comforts you have. But uh, the basic need, what we Brahmins are lacking now, is the puja room. So I feel very bad. Here also you can see I don't have a puja room, but I have made a puja place with joining up to folding table, and I have placed all the gods and goddesses and I do my puja there. And I miss my Bangalore house. Of course, I miss the Bangalore house. I had lovely puja room, and I could do nice pujas there for hours together. There also, my daughter used to say, "Amma, I think this is not enough. Next house when we make, we should see that we should make a huge puja room where we can prostrate fully in front of the inside the puja room." So I have that's the it may sound weird to some people, it may sound strange to some people, but what we are lacking in this generation is our puja room. If you have 3 bedrooms and you have allotted 1 bedroom for your daughter or son to use when they come from abroad once in 3 years or 4 years, please don't do it. Use that room as your puja room. Have a puja room separate. Sit there and chant your mantras, and the difference you will know. And more than that, please feed your God. I have seen many houses, they put pala vachu nirthu, manjala vachu nirthu, poo vachu nirthu. So I want to ask one thing to all the people who are doing Brahmana. I'm talking about Brahmins. I don't have any right to talk about any other people. What I'm seeing in Brahmin community now, I'm telling you. You have breakfast, lunch, dinner, coffee, tea, everything, right? So if somebody is calling you and calling you and keeping you in one room, and then just give you one sip of milk here, or put some mustard, or put something near your mouth, is that enough for you? So the moment you ring the bell, that is Gandharvam, when you start doing the bell itself, it is indicating that God and goddesses are inside your puja room. So you have to feed the God. Please make it a practice. Get up early, uh, take a bath, have a bath, and finish off your uh, cooking and whatever it is, and please put it in front of God. And before you eat also, please give it in front of God and then eat. And then evening, night dinner, whatever you are making for dinner, I talk about the vegetarian people. I talk about the Brahmins. Please put it in front of the God and then you take it as your dinner. Please feed the God in your house. Don't run to temples for doing archana and abhishekam. And honestly speaking, we Brahmins are capable of all the mantras. We know all the mantras. Temple were set in those days to help the priest to get an income. Now the priests are being paid very well, and those who do not know to chant mantra and puja vidhanam, they need to go to the temple. We born as Brahmins, we all know how to do a puja at home. Please make the puja elaborate. The more the elaborate you do the puja, the more the peace and bliss will come to you. Please don't skip the feeding of God. Please don't do it. Never do it. Just pala vacha porum, panjala vacha porum, karkanda vacha porum. You don't decide what you have to give. You are eating 3 times, no? You are eating 3 times. Uh, vaguely I remember my mother's, Amma's attai, Kunji attai. She became a widow very early. So when she used to come and stay with my mother at Trivandrum for a few days, she will take bath early in the morning. 3 o'clock and all, she'll have a bath, a white sari clad, that 9 yard sari covered to the head, and my mother will give her hot coffee, filter coffee, in pittal lota and pittal davara. When she gives it, she will say, you keep it there, don't give it in my hand. So Amma is to keep down. Listen, Amma is her niece. Amma is to keep it down, and she'll take that and nicely do like this, no, to make it like whatever, lukewarm. It is very hot, so she'll nicely mix it and go and keep in front of the puja room and say Krishnarpana. Then she will drink it. Even food, even breakfast, even food, even night kanji, whatever you give her, she'll go and keep it in front of the God and say Krishnarpana. Then she'll do the slogam and everything, then only she will eat it. And she had a very peaceful death. She died so peacefully, so peacefully. None of the people in our family had any problem. They all died so peacefully. And please, for heaven's sake, I'm requesting to all the Brahmins who are watching this, please, சுவாமி நைவேத்தியம் சொல்லி டெய்லி அதை ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணிடுங்க. டெய்லி ஒரு நித்திய நைவேத்தியம் பண்ணலாமே. நீங்கள் நீ காத்தால் எழுந்து குளிச்சுட்டு எழுனா அந்த சமைக்கிற சாப்பாடில் கொண்டு போய் சுவாமி கொண்டு வைக்கலாம். அதை நீங்கள் பிரசாதமாக எடுத்துக்கிட்டு சாப்பிடலாம் இல்லையா? ஒரு காஃபி போட்டீங்கன்னா ஒரு கிளாஸ் காஃபி கொண்டு வைங்க, இல்லை பாலை கொண்டு வைங்க. காஃபி கொண்டு வைக்க தப்பே கிடையாது. ப்ளீஸ் serve the God. Please make a puja room. Don't give a small place to God. No wonder our Brahmin community is diminishing and decreasing because of all this. Moreover, I have seen many of the Vadhyas going and performing the non-Brahmin wedding. That is, a Brahmin boy or a girl getting married to a non-Brahmin boy or a girl. They go and do the performance of the wedding. They are not supposed to do it. Just because of these kind of things only, our Swaya Maryade has gone as Brahmins. Olden days, பிராமணாளுக்கு மட்டும்தான் பிராமணா ஐயர் வாத்தியார் கல்யாணத்தை பண்ணி பூணல் பண்ணிலாம் பண்ணி வைப்பான். And every caste has got their own gurus. The way there are fathers to do the baptism. Even in Islam, there's a head for everything, prophet head there. And in Nayar Samudayam, there is one Karnavar. And in Eledu, that's also a caste, Kailas. That also, they have a particular guru for them. And and for every samudayam have their own gurus. It is better, it is good. But nowadays what is happening is, I have no right to talk about intercaste marriages. Anybody can marry anybody, but if the girl is marrying a out of caste boy, they bring the boy and make him wear all the Brahmin dhoti and Kashi Yatra. It's wrong. It's against the Dharma Shastra. Never do it. If the son and the daughter, or the daughter and if suppose the daughter is in love with somebody, what I mean to say is intercaste. The son is getting married to a girl of intercaste. Do a registered marriage. Throw a nice reception. Enough. Why are you mixing up this? Our Dharma Shastram is so sacred, so sacred. Please don't spoil it. I am pleading to all the Brahmins. If you cannot perform daily your Nityanushtana Puja, please don't spoil it in the Vadya. Dharma Shastram is supposed to be the best, which all the Brahmins should follow. But we all, now following Sanatana Dharmam. Sanatana Dharmam is not our... Sanatana Dharmam is for the Hindus basically. But we Brahmins have to follow the Dharma Shastra only. We have Dharma Shastra to follow. That's what I know. And please make a puja room and enjoy the puja. Instead of rushing to temple, do your puja at home. Feed your God something. Something you feed your God. Morning, afternoon and evening. Please feed it. Please feed. If you cannot afford to cook and feed the God and goddesses, at least keep some nice fruits in front of them, and that fruit you can take at night. learn the art of giving to God than expecting anything from God. Sai Ram.